Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I... Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get... Nothing. You get... Blue, you ain't nothing. Nothing. You get... Nothing. You get... Nothing. You get...
Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody? What's going down, man? I ain't been back on this side of town a long time, man. Over on Slick 50 TV. What it do, man? Salute to everybody that's coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all know what it do, man. I say it all the time, man. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all that stuff. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Share this stream right now so we can get this thing started, bro. Sorry I'm a little late, but better late than never, right? Yeah, man. Let's go and dress this thing up. Let's go and dress this thing up. There we go. All the latest boxing news at the bottom. Salutes to Mark Wynn, my boy. You made it over this way. Salutes to you. My boy been first for a minute. Salutes to you, Mark Wynn, first on the board. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, man. Yeah, man. I sent Mark, I sent DJ through Facebook to let him know that I'm over this way. So I hope he get the link. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get the message or whatnot. Cause I don't know if he subscribed to this channel over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we got the topics. We got it. Yeah, we got it going on. Punch. Salutes to you, baby. All right, all right. It's all good, man. I'm gonna do my thing over here. You know I do. Hey, the link is in the description. So anybody want to hop on after I do my monologue, got something to say about it, hey, feel free. This y'all show tonight. I ain't gonna stunt, bro. I want to know what everybody think about this. No lie. No lie, bro. Oh man. Let me see if the usual suspects is up. So we get this show started. Make sure I got this. But yeah, man, y'all see it. It's been this whole thing. What my guy say? I only showed up here yesterday because you was a naughty boy on your other line. For sure, man. For sure. You know how I get down, Mark, man. Sometimes, yo, man, you gotta let go, man. It's one of the ones right here, bro. It's one of the ones right here. I ain't gonna stunt, man. Yeah. So, as y'all see the title, cap or not to cap is the question. Bozy is calling cap. It's been going around all day. A lot of questions have been sort of answered. At the end of the day, you know, you just got to go off what you hear. But, man, it's kind of pushing the public to one side. You know what I mean? It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's like, what do you want people to do? Say, why is that so big, bruh? Like, why are you so big, bruh? Hold on, y'all. This ain't supposed to be like this. This is not supposed to be that damn big. God damn. There we go. There we go. Y'all seeing this in real time. I don't know who did that. But there we go. They look a whole lot better. All right. Now, like I say, it's pushing people to one side. This whole thing with Brian Norman, Boots Ennis, who capping, who ducking, who's doing this, that, and the third, right? And the icing on the cake for everybody that I've been talking to is Bozy came out and said something. Bozy is quiet. Bozy still, you know, he's to the side. You know what I mean? Like, let them do that. I ain't into all the internet stuff, you know, like that. You know, he does interviews and things like that, but he don't too much talk trash. You feel me? And hey yo, he had a lot. We ain't talk. He didn't talk long, but he had a lot to say. If that makes sense to y'all, you know, he said a lot, man. So forth about the sparring that we heard about and all of that. You know, also Brian Omer Jr. said, "Fuck camaraderie." The hell with them. I think that's what kind of pushed. But I think that's what made Bozy open up and say something. You know what I mean? I think it kind of went past that wall. You know what I mean? Um, and I think that's really why Bozy. I'm as a man, I understand it. Like you be trying to like stay kosher. You don't want to seem uncouth, none of that. But then sometimes you gotta pop out and show a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what Bozy did, and Eddie did this whole debacle. If y'all caught the show, for those who are over here watching, man, I appreciate y'all if y'all over here on Slick 50 TV. But I do have another channel where we talk about this stuff on. It's GMT Sports. Um, and last week I just asked that question. Do y'all think all this contract talk should be out like this? And it's crazy because the contract talk we used to get was very vague. It was a lot of hearsay and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And we would discuss it. And I ain't gonna lie, most time you end up wrong because when the particulars come out at the end, you be like, it was nowhere near what we was talking about. But now we getting it from the horse's mouth. The fighters, the fathers / trainers, managers, promoters, everybody's coming out the woodwork and talking on the matter, even with financials. Even with financials. And that is beyond me. As a businessman myself, you would never hear me talk about my books on here. Ever, 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 ever. Of course, a lot of the usual rhetoric was put out there to the fans. The fans, man, look, I will never understand that when it comes to boxing. The fans catch the blame. The fans. The people who talking about it don't know shit. X, Y, Z, blah, 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 blah. But the people who talking about it is keeping the sport alive. So I'm going to say that first. God damn it. Ain't nobody else. I'm saying that shit. And I'm standing on it. But first and foremost, I'm going to let y'all hear what Bozy said. And then may end up playing it again later when people get on if they didn't hear it. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all hear a couple sound bites. He did an interview with YSM. Salutes to him. YSM Media, I believe his channel is. I'm going to get it right because I want y'all to show him some love because this was his hard work. You know what I'm saying? This not me. You know what I'm saying? Bozy was talking to YSM Sports Media. His channel is on YouTube. Got to give people credit for their hard work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. Over here we do. You know what I'm saying? So salutes to him. You know what I'm saying? Because the sound bite is totally from him. But I definitely want y'all to hear this. Salutes to DJ for the alley-oop on this video as well.
They've been offering him a certain amount of money, and I heard it's good money, more than he ever made. Like I said, he made 100,000 or something for Stanyunian, whatever his name is, Centennial, whatever his name is, and
that checked out too. He said he made 100-something thousand. Right, it's been going around. He made about 150,000. Brian Norman.
And that's all I've been hearing. You know what I mean? I heard they offered him a nice piece of money. He turned that down, and that was it. But he had called me before they even said anything to me about it and said that, yes, they offered me a nice piece of, no, they offered me some money, and the money they offered me wasn't what we was looking for. So we wanted at least $2 million. You know what I mean? Then after that, he was saying, after he said all that stuff, he said, don't worry about it. The fight's going to happen November the 9th. I'll see you November the 9th. And now all this stuff going on. He going around running his mouth, talking, Boots ain't this and Boots ain't that. See, I'm trying to be respectful, man, because he's disrespected now. You know what I mean? But he know what Boots done to his son in here. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to be like him, though, but I have to tell the truth. Boots hit him with a body shot and dropped him in here. And then when he first came down the first time,
now, when it was talked to about the sparring, that's what fucked me up right there because you could hear them on separate accounts. The Normans say like, he the power wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just good work. But yeah, his power wasn't like that. He wasn't pushing me back. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Really? You know what I mean? After you watch Boots, you know what I'm saying? Granted, if you watch boxing like me, I can sit here and honestly say, like, okay, Boots' resume ain't the best, but you still see the work he put in. You know what I'm saying? And the way he tagging motherfuckers. But let's keep going.
Came down because we was under the same contract with Cameron Duncan. You know what I mean? He was the manager, and I told Cameron I need some sparring for Boots. So Cameron says, "Oh yeah, I got a couple guys. Brian Norman." I said, "Yeah, Brian Norman. He's a pretty good fighter, man, and plus he can punch." I said, "Yeah, send him down." But his Cameron said, "Well, I told him don't go down there and act crazy or something like that." I said, "You ain't got to tell him that. Don't worry about that, right?" So when he came down here, and I told his father, you know what I mean, that I need 4 from Bryant, 4 from this guy, 4 from that guy, 12 rounds. But Bryant's father wanted to say, "Oh, we do whatever," you know what I mean, like that. I said, "Okay." You know what I mean? Got in there, you know what I mean? Boots broke him down after 3 rounds. And I made Boots fight inside with him, his own game, and backed him up. You know what I mean? Since his father running his mouth, man, I'm trying to be respectful, man, but I'm tired of him running his mouth. You know what I mean? And he told me he want to make the fight. Make the fight. Stop running your mouth, man. Ain't nobody ducking. They offer you more money than you ever want to see.
Now
Now that's crazy because Bozy said $2 million. They discussed $2 million, right? That stuck out to me. But earlier today, Brian Norman Mouth, salutes to the boxing voice, they were on over there, and it ended up being $2.2 million. I don't know. It just don't add up to me though. I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it, bro. You go from 150K to 2.2, and I do get from a father standpoint, and I think that's where a lot of people get twisted. Like, okay, as Brian Norman Sr., and that's my son, yes, I am going to try to get him the most money I can get him as a father, right? And I think we get caught up in that as fathers. So, like, but the business aspect of it can get murky because it's your son and it's personal. You know what I mean? It's personal. You know what I mean? So, like, to say that that's not enough is, I don't know. That 1.7 is supposed to be negotiations. You're supposed to meet somewhere in the middle, but it makes me feel like they had their heart set on a number and they was not willing to budge. Right? And they're saying 1.7, all Eddie Hearn has to do is give up another 500 and the fight can be made. But at the same time, it don't make sense to the public that they're saying that, but saying that Eddie is holding the fight up. I don't know. It just, I don't know, bro. It just don't make sense. Yeah, let's keep going.
he hit you up first and said that, you know, it wasn't enough money.
Yeah.
But then they I guess they kept offering more
money.
And then afterwards he said that.
Yeah, he said, but he texted me. I got the text. See, and I got the text when after Boots sparred him that time. You know what I mean? He sent me a text and I got that text. So tell him don't let me put that text out. You know what I mean? I got that text when he said, "Man, listen, your son whooped my son ass, man." He said, "But we were sparring Crawford, Bud Crawford. My son had him knocked out on his feet." You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't even expose stuff like that. I don't like talking like that. But he's running his mouth like his son a killer. His son can fight. He's a good fighter. No disrespect. But I think he's trying to live through his son.
We was talking about that too. We got a lot of father-son trainers out here, and it comes off. It may not be that, but it come off as that. Because like I say, it gets personal when it's your son. You know, it's not like a trainer and a fighter. You kind of got to like Derrick James say, when a fight ain't on, he not even talking to Earl, right? You've heard him say that. His fighters, they kind of disconnect that in between that. What a father and son is totally different. It's a different kind of work rate. You go push your fighter / son a whole lot different. But at the end of the day, when you listen to from what Eddie said, Brian Norman said, senior, the manager, I think his name was Adrian, Fighters First Management. When you listen to all of them and you take every single word in account, not what you want to hear, but just his actual goddamn words, bro, it don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro. As a business owner, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At times you have to take them moves and them risks if it makes sense. For instance, all right, I have a flow company, right? You have a flow company. If you put a bid in, how it works is, say it's a new property coming up and you want this property. And the people before then had it, but they looking for somebody new. So let's say this account is worth every bit of $100,000 a year. Okay. When you come in, most of the time, especially if you ain't got no real skin in the game. All right. You ain't got no real skin in the game. Know your real years under your belt compared to all the other people that's finna bid on this property. All right. To do these floors. All right. The highest bidder gonna come in because based on his reputation. He's gonna want the most money based on his reputation. He's the most popular. You see him on the commercials. You see him everywhere. So he feels like he should get paid the most, right? Now, I will bid, and I can't do that. I can't match his dollar. If he say he want 100,000, I can't say I want 100,000 too. I'm just as good in the streets. But see, I don't have the national attention as my competitor for his commercials and things like that. And years, right? And I'm equating years to the belt, you know, and things like that. But like, so what I do, I have to underbid him. Right? And then I'm probably going, there ain't no probably too, I'm going to have to do a demo to prove to these cats I can handle the account, show them my worth, how I'm going to outdo them, break down the contract for his chemicals, what they're paying for, wax, stripper, pads, where it's all going, all that stuff. Do they get to keep the chemicals or not? Do they pay a percent? All of that matters when I draw this up. And it got to be spot on, right? And then the bidding war begins. Then they come back at me and say, well, he turned around and said, we know who he is, even though he won 100,000. He said he'd do for 95,000. I'd have said 80,000. Now, I'm going to stand firm at 80,000, but then they're going to come back. If they come back at me again, that means they really want me. So I might go down 79, 78, whatever. Or depending on how many buildings it is. I may charge them per square foot, right? And they may bite. That's the art, that's negotiating. Now, the way I took it from every motherfucking thing I heard today was like, at the end of the day, Eddie was negotiating, but they got a number in their head, and they're not willing to come off of it. And that, you pose a bid higher than what you really want. So when you come down, you could meet in the middle, get close to what you want. 1.7, right, was being reported. 1.7 is close to that, right? So a lot of people are like, why won't you take that? Now, the argument that's being proposed is, we got to pay for this, sanctioning fees, taxes, management, and amongst a whole other things they got to do with boxing. Y'all know the whole spiel, right? Promoter fees, the cross the street, all that has to come out of that. But since when do that falls on the competition to pay you for that? Right? If that's what you're basing why you should be paid, right? Because in a minute, it's like if you take it at first, it was like, nah, he worked that, he a champ, he ain't really did nothing. They try to base off his popularity, and they try to act like we ain't nothing. But then now y'all talking about financials, and it's like you want him to pave that way, like you don't want to pay for nothing. Now I'm not saying that's how you looking at it. I'm just saying that's how it's coming off. And then on top of that, you can't have it both ways. You talking about taxes. You're going to pay taxes. And then to hear that you made, this is your management, this is everybody fucking talking, you made 150, then it was 200K or something for the last fight. I don't know the exact number, probably never will, don't care, but to go from that to 1.7 and deny it, fees still come out of that. Whether you don't pay top rank, gets nothing. You still gonna have to pay sanctioning fee. You still gonna have to pay for if I'm mistaken, it's a flat fee, because after your first 5 fights is a flat fee. Salutes to RC for that. And you're gonna pay your sanctioning fee. Your sanctioning fee, you're gonna pay your management and whoever else you got to pay out that still. So it's like, okay, now people looking at it like that, like, well, after all the fees, you still finna end up with damn near triple or maybe even more than that. And after taxes is that. So then it turns out that he says, we'll take the 1.7 if you move it to Vegas. So it's really about the taxes. You don't want to get ate up. But you got to flip it. It don't, like I said, it don't work both ways. You understand? It don't work. You can't, I mean, it does. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It goes both ways. Eddie's liable for Boots Ennis. Eddie's putting the show on. That's the ring. He got to pay the rest of the fighters, so much, so forth. And guess what? Boots got to pay them same taxes. Boots got to pay sanctioning fees. Boots got to pay management. Boots still got to pay it, promoter. Boots still got to pay all of that. So it's the same. It's like you want me to pay my shit and your shit. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm taking from what everybody's saying. So while they saying YouTubers be making up shit, that's BS. We getting it out of y'all mouth. And frankly, I feel like the shit shouldn't even came out. None of it should have came out, bro. That's why I hate when this stuff come out, bro, because like, if the fight ain't done, I feel like it shouldn't even be mentioned. It shouldn't. It's cool to say you want to fight. I'm with that. Sell it. Try to get it. All that. But when particulars start coming out and your manager is getting on the screen, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's beneficial to a show. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to that. I ain't gonna lie, because that was some real inside stuff. But like, nah, man, you don't entertain mess. You know what I'm saying? You don't. You know what I mean? It just doesn't fare well. And then you have a brand, because your brand take a hit on that, bro. Your brand takes a hit. If I have a friend, I don't care. And if y'all don't take shit from this, understand this shit. Your name is your brand. So while y'all think y'all ain't got a brand, your name is your brand. And I'm going to use my boy Nine as a example. I'm going to use Punch and Nine. If I go to them and ask them for some truth and they feed me lies and I learn they fucking lies, they brand just took a hit, because I'm never going to ask them shit again. Ever. I don't give a fuck if they got $1 million and it's working for them. I'm not asking them shit. I'm just not. It is what it is. You feel me? Like, so when as fans, as they try to blame the fans, right? Don't nobody know nothing. Everybody's just fans. They all broke, right? So we just sit here and spectating other people's money. No, we not pocket watching. We not doing none of that. We just only listening to the entertainment that you give us. Simple and plain. To sit there and act as such, the money that you are getting is pennies compared to what people out here working. People are looking at it like they're like, are you crazy? And to act like they're asinine, to act like that, no. They should act like that. They should. You got to put yourself in their shoes. You can't tell me not one person right now, if Eddie called you and said, get your ass in this ring for $1.7 million, are y'all gonna say, nah, I'm worth more than that? I'm worth more than that, homie. You gotta give me X, Y, Z. And meanwhile, your ass working, I don't give a fuck. You have a good job. Your ass could be a fucking a doctor. You tell me you ain't gonna take no days off and go get that 1.7, right? So you have to look at it like that. These people pay those dollars so you can get that 1.7. Now I'm just keeping it 100. So to hear, that's why fans are chiming in like, whoa. And the thing is, like I say, it's factual now. It ain't no speculation reading on blog sites or websites or even the reputable sites. No, it's not that. It's not that at all. This time it's coming out the manager's mouth. This was crazy. And I'm gonna keep this shit 100. It was all fun for me because the shit was entertainment as hell, bro. It was entertaining as hell, right? But it was all fun and game. And as a businessman, when I saw that man manager jump on the show, like I said, it's good for the show. I'm not hating on it at all because I would have took that shit too. Like, you know what I mean? But to see that, I was like, this shit just went south. Just went south. This man's up here representing this guy, telling all the business. That's not good business. Like, this is what I'm saying. Some of y'all will say, well, the fight not going to happen anyway, so fuck Eddie. Okay, cool. That's what's up, right? But what about everybody else that you may run into and do business with? Trust go a long way. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to respect me, but I got at least trust that you can hold water, as we say out here in St. Louis. I'm in negotiations, and if I don't do something you like, you going to go run to the streets and try and smear me? No, you ain't finna do that. So at the end of the day, it's like, dog, and that tripped me out that I saw a management company do that. Now, granted, boxing is the Wild Wild West, so ain't nobody finna sue nobody for a smear campaign. Ain't nobody finna do none of that. But it ain't it, bro. It just was a bad look to me on boxing. And it made me feel like, is this finna become the new wave? Again, on my other channel, GMT Sports, if y'all like sports, go over there and subscribe, because usually this show is there. All right? It reminded me of something. And it was Shakur versus Frank Martin. They were in negotiations. Frank Martin was on that same type of time. He said, they offered me, first he didn't want to say nothing. He was with the BS on some of that stuff too, because he didn't want to say how much he was being given out. Then somebody let it out. It was $1 million. $1 million. And everybody was on Frank the same way. Bro, you ain't gonna take $1 million when you don't even make nowhere near that. And his reply was, I need to go in that ring with a peace of mind, right? Knowing I'm going to make enough. And he just wanted that little more, right? Because he knew he was going to pay fees and everything else out of that $1 million. So how do you make the other person obligated for your fees? It never made sense. And the fight fell through, just like this one. And he ended up fighting Tank, and they gave him the little bump, right? And he was cool. And then people start talking like he's selling himself. He don't believe he can win that fight, right? There's a rumor that goes around. They say when you want to sell your belt, it's $2 million, and I ain't making that up. And I know if somebody take offense to this, they probably know I'm telling the truth. And I felt bad because I like Brian Norman, and I know a lot of people don't know about him, but you should. He's an exciting fighter. He's the crowd-pleasing fighter. But I felt like they don't have everything that was coming out their mouth was I, me, and that's how it sounded. You know, they were saying we. For some reason, I kept hearing me, I, and it was like, do y'all believe in him? Because at the end of the day, you should be willing to take that chance, dude. 1.7 million. If you beat Boots, dog, you get to set your minimum. Ain't the sky's the limit. You are 100% the man in the welterweight division. The same way when I was doing floors, I would have took that $79,000 that year, read up the next following year on contract, and raise that shit to 90. You understand me? I don't know. We got somebody on board, man. One of those special cats, man. You know what I'm talking about? Some would say he's a bit of a weirdo. I ain't gonna say some, but he calls himself that shit. That boy 913, man. What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
Was bracket, nigga.
What's up, boy?
I just had date night and I'm like,
Hey, you got on here
had a
sound like
couple of drinks. Just had a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my zone and I'm drinking now. So I'm just letting you know. And so I'm gonna give you this disclaimer.
Hold on, bro. You in the Matrix right now. Where you at?
I'm in the car.
Oh, you
Wife,
rolling.
I pulled up and the wife walked in and I'm still out in the driveway in the car.
Okay, you going to get up out that joint because it's stopping your signal.
No shit.
Yeah, it's like you keep talking and then start doing the Matrix.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
God damn, blood. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Oh shit. Ugh.
And if y'all want to speak y'all piece, the link is in the chat. Yes.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a disclaimer, bro. And then I'm gonna speak my piece on it, and then it is what it is.
I got
First of all, I do not give a lully fuck about what motherfuckers say about how much they making, what they making for, and this, that, and the third. I've said it a million times on this channel and a million times on my channel. As long as there's fighters out there fighting for $400, $100 a round, or fighting for tickets, I gives a fuck about a motherfucker that's making 1.7. With that being said, it is what it is. I don't care about the money. I want to see the fight.
You're breaking up,
Do
fam.
it.
You're breaking up.
Hello?
There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Damn, you got me having to sit on the motherfucking hood of the car. Shit.
Yeah, man. That your phone breaking up bad, G.
Damn, hold on. Hold on. Hello, this better now?
No, it ain't better.
God damn. Hold on, blood. I'm gonna hop out and hop back in.
Bet that. So, just like Nine say, don't nobody really care about the particulars like that. But it just like, wow. You know how many times we call people a duck and don't really know if it's 100% duck? It just seemed like it's a duck. When the people hear this is what they're gonna make the deciding, factor off of. You know, I was on record last week. I said something to what Brian Norman Sr. said, that they was using this as a ploy because of they don't want us. You know, they know people don't want to see Boots and Karen again. But after hearing the other stuff, it's hard to make a case on that. Yo,
Am I better now?
say something.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, why is doing that, bro? You
I
on
don't
Wi-Fi
know,
or
brother.
something?
But I'm in the back of. I got a big ass motherfucking acorn tree in the back of my backyard. So maybe it's sitting up under the acorn tree. Is it better now?
Yeah, it got a little better.
Yeah, because I'm moving towards the front of the house. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Damn, blood, you got me sounding like the Verizon man. You hear me now? You hear me now,
Right.
head ass?
Right. Good.
That's good
Looking
now?
ass.
All right, cool. You straight.
Stupid.
You straight. More
Right.
bars, more surface looking ass nigga. But anyway, I don't give a
Yeah.
man about
It went right back to that bullshit now. Swear to
hearing
God it
the
did.
negotiations, who did what.
Bruh. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, nigga, I just blacked out. My shit just blacked out.
Yeah. Your signal, man. You gotta get that right. I don't know what's up.
Hold on, man. Do I gotta go inside the house, man? Because I think I'm hooked up to the Wi-Fi on my phone. So I think me
Okay.
going.
Mark, I'm reading your stuff. You stupid, bro. But yeah, man, feel free to chime in the chat. Do what y'all do, bro. This will be uploaded on the other channel for tomorrow morning, though. Just let everybody know.
Hello, is that better?
Yeah, it's. I
Hello?
think it is. Yeah,
It's better.
yeah. Like on the tail end of it, it cuts off. Now you there? Man, he had big problems, bro. That's a first. But yeah, nah, man. So it's just like, bruh. And then you hear Eddie come out, and then he just start talking crazy. He start talking reckless against them, and it's like, bro, and it's like he's swaying the people with his argument. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I wanted this fight because both of them, like I say, we want to see as Nine would say if he was on here, we want to see what's up under the hood, right? We seen a bit what Brian Norman got. Like I said, he did do some work on Centennial, but we definitely want to see what Boots got, and we want to see Boots. You know what I'm saying? Put some work in, bro. Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, is it better?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right. But like I was saying though, bro, I don't give a fuck about hearing about all this money talk because this is a sport and I want to hear about the sport aspect of it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I run my own business. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to like be at work dealing with figures and numbers and shit when I'm dealing with boxing because it's my entertainment. You feel me?
Yep.
So all this number shit, I don't even want to hear about it. And you know, maybe if people are not even private business owners, maybe they got to budget the bills in their household and they don't want to hear about all this shit either. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, this is my decision, my thing, and I'm a stand firm on it, bro. You brought up Frank Martin, right?
Right.
Frank Martin got 1.5 to fight Tank.
Right.
Frank Martin didn't have a belt,
Right.
and he got 1.5 to fight Tank. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Then damn, if he's getting 1.5 to fight Tank, the face of boxing. I didn't call him that. That's what everybody call him. And
Right.
that's as much as Tank generates. You know what I'm saying? he was only afforded 1.5, then what do you think that you should get for fighting Boots?
Right.
What do
Right.
you think you should be? What do you think is a fair wage and shit for fighting Boots?
Right.
If you fighting the face of boxing, one of the number one draws in the sport, and you a guy's getting 1.5 to fight him, then what the fuck do you get when you fight Boots?
No, you're right.
That's my point. I'm sticking to it. It is what it is.
Yeah. That's what I'm
And
saying. That's
I'm not gonna fill in the blanks. I'm just gonna ask that question. If you fight the face of boxing and you get 1.5 and you don't have a belt, right?
right.
What do you think you should get if you have a belt and you're fighting a guy that ain't the face of boxing?
Right.
And that's a blank check. Fill it in.
No, I mean shit, goddamn me, you spot on though. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the people I understand they getting upset about it and whatnot, but at the same time, you gotta take that into account because like I said, like I said, we know it's popularity about being the face and things like that. And right now, Boots is the face of that division. And on top of that, he's the draw.
But is he the face of boxing?
No, he's not the face of boxing. I'm saying he's the draw. He's the reason they're gonna get
Yeah.
paid.
But see, my whole thing is this though. When guys fought Mayweather, that was generational wealth. Maidana ain't fought again because it was enough for him to retire
Right.
because he was the face of boxing. He was the number one draw in boxing. Boots ain't the number one draw of shit.
Yeah,
Just keeping it a buck.
your phone. Hold on, we didn't hear the last part because your phone
I,
dropped off, fam.
I said Boots ain't the number one draw of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hear you. I swear to God, your phone keep breaking.
Damn, this shit crazy. Hello, can you hear me now? Verizon wireless face ass. Can you hear me now?
Kinda.
I can hear you.
I can hear. I could hear him, but like it kept. You didn't hear you like going in and out and shit.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, it was breaking up terribly, man. What's up, Punch?
What's going on, fellas?
Nothing, man. Your ass. That didn't
No,
sound too relaxed, man. What's up with you?
you know how I feel about this whole situation, bro. I
That's
look
what you.
at it like this: like you could kind of say You gotta look at it from both ways. I think you could kind of say like, all right, you made this much in your last fight, but then I look at it like this is kind of a unified title fight. You know what I mean? You should make the most you ever made. You know what I mean? So I don't think. I mean, I think 1.7 is a solid number. You know what I mean? But I don't think 2 million is too big either. Like, it's not like the niggas asking for 5. You know what I
Right.
mean? But again, this is a unified title match, so I think they should get paid like their biggest paydays. And like they said, they are offering the biggest payday, but at the same time, you know what I mean? When you got the dad coming in, Bozy coming in, like airing out all these details like this, it's like this is getting kind of ugly. I don't like when we get like this because this is going to really make the fight never happen. Because here come the back and forth, he say, she say bullshit. So like, as me saying, thinking the nigga pricing himself out, no, you should want, you know what I mean? Yeah, just that kind of money for a fight like this. This is a big caliber fight, but like you said, Boots is the main draw of this fight, and they can use that as leverage, man. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if the fight's gonna happen, if they do give him $2 million, he's definitely fighting in Philly, definitely for sure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think he's more afraid of that than actually the fight. I think because you know how them Philly fans are. They gonna rain hellfire down on his head, and he already gonna feel like he lost before he even got in the fucking arena. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that nigga should take that 1.7. Nigga, prove that you want to be great. You know what I mean? Because if you want to be great, the place it should be that shouldn't matter. And 1.7 ain't bad. That's not like a bad deal. It's not like they lowballing you, especially. I mean, $100,000 for your last fight is crazy. So yeah, that's
And,
a
and
huge step up. They paying you over 9 times what you got paid in your last fight. So that's not like you're getting lowballed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not, and I think like they had their head set on a number like this. They said they was in negotiations. You feel me?
But
So
is this more Norman Jr. or Norman Sr., bro?
Norman
Throwing this
Senior
shit up.
and Eddie and the management came out, and they said they was in negotiation. But the thing is, if you're in negotiation, you can't have like if anything, you're gonna set the bar high. We know that, right? And you gotta have some wiggle room in there. Cause you know you're not finna get everything that you want. Uh, it's an old saying, bro. If everybody in a business deal is happy, it's a bad deal.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
like you
a
said,
good
man,
business deal.
not really like Eddie Hearn's problem. That was a good point you made earlier. It's not really Eddie Hearn and them's problem about the sanctioning fees, and that comes with boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like get niggas who's going managers and shit that's gonna give you a fair shake and not take a giant chunk of your change, and nigga you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like you can't like say, oh well, I gotta pay this and I gotta pay that, cause nigga I gotta pay the same shit, but I'm a bigger draw than you, nigga. So I'm gonna make more money than you. It just is what it is. Like you know what I mean? It's not. It's just on popularity terms, this can't be equal pay, bro. Like we know
Right.
how this game works. Like Boots is declared ASAP, and we know the ASAP makes the most money. Like you know what I'm saying. But I'm hearing speculation of if this fight don't happen, he gonna fight the Karen dude or move up. Like damn, bro, you only had like what one fight as champion, and you already trying to move up with them big dogs. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, bro.
Yeah, my thing that was crazy because Eddie said that shit yesterday. Man, we don't know if we gonna do the Karen fight. Fuck around, drop the belt, move up. I was like, hey, they not dropping that belt, bro. They not doing that right now,
That's
bro.
a
Because
horrible idea if they
to
do.
not have nothing lined up, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Like,
happening. I don't see that.
yeah, that's a super jump up, man. Like let him take over 147, beat a man down there, fill with it, get some good competition under his belt. Don't feed the man to the wolves, bro. Like stop it, Eddie.
Yeah, no, Eddie not doing it. Eddie just talking crap. Cause he do know people don't want to see that Karen fight for real. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to keep the run going.
That's
You
because
know what I
Karen
mean?
ain't throw no punches and he frustrated the fuck out of Boots. Now it would be interesting if Karen came to fight this time.
Yeah. But no,
But
man.
do I want to see it? No, hell no. Like I want to see the Norman Jr. fight, but I don't think we're gonna get it, bro. It's like you know how it get when these hot debates start between fans and then the fighters get absorbed in the shit, and then the trainers get absorbed in the shit. We got Errol Spence Crawford all over again. You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. You see how long it took to make those fights, bro? I'm getting shades of that shit.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
but can I ask y'all a question about the business of boxing?
What it do?
Yeah.
Um, okay, Norman. At first, the plan was for Norman and them. They said, okay, we gonna unify, and Boots is gonna unify, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said on the interview that Bro had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that? Punch you there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When he came on Tio show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I hate talking about this shit. I hate talking about the business of boxing. Can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? And a disclaimer for anybody who's mad at what I say, I didn't write the book, I'm reading it. But okay, do you think Norman can get a fight with Barrios or Stanionis? You think Bob will back that fight?
Say it again.
Do you think that he can get a fight with Barrios with Al saying, nah, everything is going to be in-house, or either Stanionis to
I can't.
unify?
I
What?
would say possibly, but doubtful.
Exactly. Do you think Boots, since he's not on PBC, is going to get a fight with Barrios and Stanionis to unify?
Yeah, he could get on if he over
Yeah.
there.
You think Al Heyman will send one of his fighters to Boots since he's
Oh,
with
I thought
Eddie
no,
Hearns?
no, 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 no. I thought you said if Boots was on PBC. My bad.
Nah, I'm talking about the current landscape.
No, no, not right now. No.
it's coming to the fight as far as this. As them being welterweight champions, they have to face each other if they want to unify. Because Bob works well with others and Eddie works well with others.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, them dudes is gonna keep that shit in house. They fuck around and have Stanionis fighting Barrios and keeping that shit in house.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to work with each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Al, he ain't fucking with you unless you sign like a 14 fight deal with his ass in perpetuity.
Facts. But here's the piece that's missing that nobody's speaking on, fam. Top Rank not backing their ass on this fight.
No.
Top Rank is not backing them. That's why they kept saying like, he has to pay Top Rank. You see what I'm saying? So he can go across the street. But Top Rank is not backing them at all. This is I hate to say this, and this probably gonna fucking burn the shit out of well no, fuck that. What DJ say? This is gonna give Punch a rash on his ass, goddamn. Al was right. Al was right. In the history of boxing, two fighters is not gonna put a fight together, bro.
Nah.
I'm sorry, it's just not working. Management, and it just seemed like the management team and Brian Norman trying to do it with Eddie. Nah, and without Top Rank representing, it's like Eddie just like, you know what I'm saying?
Only thing I'm saying, bro, not to cut you off either, bro. Because I
Mhm.
feel, bro, what you said was a mouthful, and that's real shit. But don't drink the motherfucking Kool-Aid, bro.
Mhm.
Boxing has proven time and time again to disappoint more than they please. So expect the disappointment. And if you get a diamond out of the rough on it, nigga, kudos.
Right.
That's the only way I keep my sanity with the sport of boxing, because I expect shit to go wrong. I expect motherfucking egos to be in line. And you know what's so crazy though? In order to be a top tier fighter, you have to have that ego
Mhm.
to drive you and push you. That's your engine. That's your motor.
Mhm.
I'm sorry if y'all heard me burp. I tried to
No,
turn my. How did you?
no, I didn't hear.
Yeah, because I'm drinking that Guinness, nigga. I'm like too deep. Then at the bar, nigga, I was knocking them back, nigga. Was telling the wife, nigga, rack them up, bitch. Let's play. Let's play.
You stupid.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I only got a limited time only. You know what I'm saying?
But
She had like 3 margaritas today, my nigga. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying the shit just seemed petty, and the way it's coming off to the public is just petty, sloppy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can't get mad for the public weighing in because y'all just put all y'all business outside. You just threw all your dirt, your drawers out the front door. You feel me?
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't. As a boxing fan, like I said, all of us was on here when we was talking about this. When I said, "Do you think contracts should be out in the open?" I don't think so. This
Nope.
is it was inevitable. Somewhere somehow it was gonna go this way. It was slipping out the door. The door was cracked with us speculating. Then it got wider when the website started catching wind and shit. And now it's just all the way out there. You feel me?
And the straw that broke the camel's back, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. Norman Senior, nigga, kind of fucked it up. Fuck that, nigga. Gloves off now. All the gloves. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
bruh.
Here we go.
That shit was weird, bro. Like,
But not to
why?
mention this though. Get this, bro. Right now, boxing is looking for the next fight that fans is gonna argue over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they looking for the next Crawford Spence, the next Pacquiao Mayweather. Man, I don't even think this fight is even gonna happen. They looking for that fight with the buzz.
Right.
Because in order for it to be lucrative for Bob and everybody involved, they gotta have that much buzz and that much speculation.
Right.
yeah.
But this is the thing though. Like the way I'm gonna be honest, this is how I think it should went, right? I don't think this fight should happen, right? It's bigger down the road, 1 or 2 years. Y'all get y'all fights in, right? And hit. Right now, the money that's being asked for, will be very, very much easier to get a year or two down. You get what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
build your resume and you do your thing. Go out there and prove yourself. That's how I see it. Not you need to give me this because you got a belt and I got a belt, so you're not worth no more than me. That's just not how it go. But you're saying that, but at the same time, you asking somebody to pay all your fees. You understand
Yep.
what I'm saying? It don't make sense. And then I got to salute, excuse me. I have to salute Bob. Like I say, Bob a builder motherfucker. That's what Bob is known for.
Bob the Builder.
He's Bob the Builder. He will build a fighter. Yes, when you get, as my grandma used to tell me, you getting too big for your britches, you are free to leave.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You go ahead and go. Right? But in the meantime, I don't care how much hate people hate Bob. All your major stars came from who?
Bob.
Bob.
But you know
Who
what though? I've
who
been
had
kind of like
who
on in and out. You know what I'm
who
saying?
hold on.
And Punch, what's your take on it, bro? About all this business side and shit going back and forth, bro. What do you think about that shit? Like,
I mean, like I said, this kind of happened with the Crawford Spence thing. And once the politics shit get out, it gets real ugly, and it really prohibits the
it
fight.
gets messy, bro.
It prohibits the fight like hell, bro. Because now you're telling personal business, man. I make a motherfucker not want to do no business with you.
Mm-hmm. Because that's all it is you doing business with another motherfucker. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do business. The technical term when you talk about wrestling and wrestling is fake. When you wrestle another guy, they be like, we can do business together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's why boxing is half WWE, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you said it like a couple of lives ago, bro. These is dudes who grew up on participation trophies. That's why they don't have the venom. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
you gave a story about your son, and you like, yeah, my son lost, and they still gave him a fucking trophy. And I was like, damn, participation trophies. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to you, bro, because you know what I'm saying? That is a mindset. Not only is it an action, but it's a mindset of a motherfucker receiving participation trophies. I got a title, so I'm entitled.
Facts, bro. Big facts.
I got a title, so I'm entitled. I showed up to the game, so I'm entitled. No, bro, it don't work
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like really, really tired of hearing about it. But for the sake of indulging in conversation, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak on it, but I'm not gonna be speaking on this too much more because I know that the banana and the tailpipe, bro. They literally trying to. They looking for the next fight. The next, I it may be Tank and Shakur. It may be Norman versus Boots. You know what I'm saying? But they looking for the next fight to have a whole bunch of argument and speculation. And that ain't gonna do nothing but run up the numbers. And in all actuality, if you look at the landscape in boxing and how guys been doing business for all these years, Al was not gonna get Stanionis and motherfucking Barrios will fuck around and unify before these two fellas unify. They don't get their shit together. If they don't get their shit together. That's facts.
That's a high possibility for real.
No, that's a big possibility. That's why how I see it.
Because that's how Al move. I'm gonna unify this and just say, for instance, pick a fighter, pick one. Stanionis wins. I got the unified champion. He the A side because they can't
Exactly.
operate. They can't operate from the B side. We got two of the belts.
Exactly, bro. That's how I see it. That's why I was saying, man, like, damn, dude, sometimes you gotta take a fucking lateral move. You know what I'm saying? 1.7 ain't bad, bro. And then if you whoop them, hell, shit, you unified champ. Can't nobody say shit to you.
And you know what? Shout out to both you and Punch. Because my hypothesis, me rationalizing this whole shit, blood, it came from both of y'all. Both of y'all. Participation trophies can't operate from the B side.
Can't.
That's Slick and that's Punch.
Yep. Yep.
Like I said, I didn't write the book. I just read the motherfucker. So y'all need to get y'all shit together. All this arguing and going back and forth like it ain't two other champions on the same side of the street.
For real, for real. That's my thing, man. Like fuck that, man. And then like if you look at past I got to look at it other like contracts and shit like that. Fucking Earl made like 1.2 or some shit like that when he fought Kell Brook. Then you looking
Yeah.
at other motherfuckers like that went for it. You feel me? Then all you
Yeah.
Kell Brook got like $3.9 million for that fight. You get what I'm
Man,
saying?
really though, with the way taxes and everything work, with the 1.7, to be honest, Norman is gonna walk away with probably about like 850. You know what I'm saying? Taxes and the motherfuckers he gotta pay and all that little bullshit. He'll probably walk away with 850. With that being said, bruh, win, lose, or draw, you take that 850. You go down to the courthouse in Atlanta. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping my drunk ass. And you buy you some motherfucking property, man, and keep winning. I can't hear you, Slick.
Oh my bad. From the prices that that they was naming, but I mean sanctioning fees and this and that third, he was gonna walk out with more than that. At 17.5, dude, he was gonna walk away with at least $1 million.
Shit, bro. I don't feel sorry for none of these niggas. You know how hard it took me to make my first 100,000, nigga? You know what the fuck I had to do?
Right.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
That's why I said like when they was dissing the family, like you can't say that, man. Like, bruh, these motherfuckers the reason you getting paid.
Yeah. Man, fuck the fans. This and the third.
Boy, I said, nigga, I wish the nigga would call me. Hey, Slick, we like your show. You want to jump in the ring with boots for 1.7? Nigga, where you at?
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to Heavy Bag, bro. What that nigga say? Fire stick activated now.
Man,
In the chat, that nigga did Voltron activate fire stick. Fuck
man, swear
that.
to
You get to talking
God.
too
But
much shit. I'm not about to pay for your shit.
and then
Because
what got
paying for
me,
a
my
fight
guy said,
nowadays and not using your fire stick, bro, it's like tipping a fighter. I fucks with you, so I'm gonna pay for it. That's really
huh,
tipping your fighter.
huh. It just got me because then and nothing that got me when my guy said $1 million puts you in different tax brackets so you pay more money. Yeah, we know that. But then turn around and said, but my son can fight 3 times a year, you know, and make 200 here, 300 here. This is that and the third. Yeah, but you work your son a whole lot, nigga. Like what you still gonna come up off of is still gonna be more in one fight than them 3 fights.
Hey, fellas, y'all remember the Mayweather Pacquiao saga?
What'd you say?
Do y'all remember the Mayweather Pacquiao saga?
The Mayweather Pacquiao fight? You said?
Yeah, the saga.
Yeah,
All the
yeah, the whole
bullshit
build
leading up to
up
the
and shit
fight.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all remember that shit?
Yep.
All right, well, check this out. One thing that people didn't realize was this. Mayweather was like, I'm the highest paid fighter. I'm the highest paid athlete. Check the Forbes list. He fought in May and he fought in September. Am I lying?
You're right.
Okay. Check this out. Pacquiao was fighting 3 or 4 times a year. And he was the second highest paid athlete, right behind Floyd Mayweather. Out hustling motherfuckers. See, that's the thing. This fighting once a year and all that shit, bro, what these niggas is on, bro, sometimes you gotta out hustle a motherfucker. If I was Norman, I'd be like, all right, man, yeah, man, I'm gonna get me a couple of little cheap ass fights. You know what I'm saying? Fight this motherfucker, fight that motherfucker, knock them out, boom. Bum of the month club. Yeah, then we gonna revisit this shit. Because at the end of the day, though, you still got to remember to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying? So, man, fuck you. You ain't gonna give me what I want? Okay, boom. I'm gonna go back over here and I'm gonna make my money. Boom, 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 boom. And when does Norman have a mandatory yet?
You said Norman? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fighting on the 9th. 9th of
But
November, I think it is.
his mandatory?
No, I think he like number 7 or some shit. Ranked number 7 or something.
He fighting on Keyshawn's card.
Yep.
And let me tell you something, bro. That's a bad fucking look.
You the champion fighting on the undercourt.
Punch.
Yeah,
Punch.
I was thinking out of my mind, like, how the hell is the champion fighting on the undercard? This is
Nigga,
super bad look.
you are a welterweight champion fighting on a lightweight. We got a saying, take care of my lightweight. You are a welterweight champion fighting on a lightweight's undercard. Think about that. You fighting on a lightweight's undercard. And guess what? The lightweight don't even have a fucking title. You shouldn't even be wanting to fuck with that card. Nigga, even if you wasn't talking this bullshit, you shouldn't even be wanting to be nowhere near that card. I'm a world champion. I'm a headline. Well, we can only give you $50,000. Well, fuck you. I'm going to take this $50,000 because I'm a man. Don't get too greedy, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, bro, that's kind of nuts. I said that, like, how is he shouldn't Keyshawn be the co-main? But, bro, that's how little people know about him, dog. Like, he don't have no name. So, yeah, like, even a nigga like Keyshawn Davis got a bigger name than him. That's what gives niggas like Boots and them more leverage, bro. You gotta get your name.
Yeah.
You do.
My bad, y'all.
Like
My
I said
internet keep
before, I
dropping.
seen that Sicilian fight. I didn't really know much about Brian Norman. I knew he was nice, but didn't think he was going nowhere because you don't see him enough.
Yeah, homie.
That's the problem. That's why I said I don't think this fight. I get the whole animosity behind Boots and him talking the way he talked when he was like, we sent him off, and they took offense to that. But here's my thing though, like before all this shit was coming out, you just got your belt. You see what I'm saying? Build that bitch up and make it undeniable. You gotta think. Brian Norman was right there on the cusp. He beat the man that they was projecting gonna be one of the men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep that fucking momentum going. You see what I mean? After a while, people gonna be like, you and Norman got a hit, Boost. You ain't fighting nobody. Norman fighting people.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kept that going. This fight was never meant to take place right now. You see what I'm saying?
But then
What?
at the same time, though, not to cut you out, bro, this is the best time that Norman could get Boots. Right now, because Boots came off of a long layoff and he just shook off the rust. So, and Norman has been fighting a little bit more than Boots.
Yeah.
Because Boots been going through that promotional bullshit. So if he's gonna fight Boots, it's now.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about it. But to create buzz and all that shit, you really need to wait. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. The buzz come with, you showcasing yourself just like you gave the analogy about Pacquiao and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, make it unfucking deniable, bro. Like I hate that plan came out that he had talked to Bozy. I don't like stuff like that when they come out. I talked to Bozy, we was gonna go for undisputed and not, okay, if that's plan, I don't think people should know that because that's how people go equate that like, so y'all was ducking each other all this time for just to set this shit up. You know what I mean? I don't think stuff like that should come out neither. But like at the end of the day, when you build yourself up and you have the right to talk shit, it's just undeniable. Like I said, you defend your belt. You just got it. You did beat it, have a hard fight getting that motherfucker, but you still got to defend it. You still got to keep going with it because I'm gonna tell you right now, after all of this shit that then came out today, if Brian Norman lose,
He's done.
thank you,
Done.
finito, toast.
Yeah, they might blackball his ass.
And they'll say he's hard to work with. See, he's got
Hard
to
to
move
work
a
with.
little bit like Bud did, bro.
Bob had already served him up.
Yeah.
So I'm just being real, and that can and we knew that it was already rumor around Vegas about it, and then Brian Norman came out and said it himself. And then you try to strike a deal without top ranking involvement. Come on, bro. You asking for it. You gotta win now. It's all added pressure on that side. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, and like I said, I don't know if it was the way it was conveyed. I'm not even, like I said, for me, I'm not even tripping off Brian Norman scene because, like I said, the part that I take and told is he's a trainer and that's also his son. You get what I'm saying? And they always teach you personal and business don't mix because he's looking at it, that's my boy, right? Versus a trainer that has a boxer. It's different. You know what I mean? But when management jumped on that motherfucker, that's why I was like, whoa. Really? You know, that's what rubbed me wrong, bro. That's what rubbed me wrong, man. 100%. But this will be the last time I talk about it because now I know the fight not going to be in fruition and all that. I just hope that Brian Norman have a good fight. I hope he go out there and I ain't gonna lie. I hope he go out there and do what his manager said. Not decapitate that motherfucker. Build your stock. Make it undeniable. Because when you do that, it's gonna make people look like they ducking you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna want to fight you. This is that and the third. Because at the moment, I think the consistency is the fans don't understand why you won't take the 1.7, even if all of what Brian Norman is saying is true, even if all of which is, I'm not saying if true, but fees are fees. Even with all the fees, maybe I should say it like that. Even with all the fees and taxes from what his manager and Brian Norman was talking about, it's a matter of belief. If I can get the opportunity to go in there and be undisputed, why not do that? And then now I basically jump the line. Now you can't deny me. Now you cannot deny me. My minimum is XYZ. And I ain't taking nothing less. Just like Stanionis. My minimum is XYZ. You offer some bullshit to my manager, he ain't gonna bring it to me because I already told my manager he worked for me. My minimum is XYZ. But it's hard to hear a minimum from a boxer that came off, I don't know number, but 150 to 200K to 300K a fight. And you're being offered 1.7. And I think that's where the fans are at. Because they got so hyped for this fight and fans get let down time after time because contract details get let down or numbers come out or things like that. And it just leaves a nasty taste in fans' mouths. And the fans get to calling certain fighters ducks and this is that and the third. And then they rub the fighter the wrong way, so on and so forth. But it's the game. And like I was taught, if you know you're not meant to win the game, you should know how to play it. So that's how I look at it, man. But I didn't think it was going to be made in the get-go. Like I said, I thought honest to God, I thought Eddie was capping. I thought Eddie was using this to draw the attention of we was trying to give the fans a better fight, but this is all we can give you right now because they don't want it. But when you really hear out of everybody's mouth, the consensus is real that goddamn me 1.7 is real, not just come out of Eddie's mouth and they denying it. They're admitting to it. Okay? They're admitting to it. It's like, damn.
Yeah, that's what had me like, damn.
So
That's
now
what
the public is gonna look at it like shit, they duck.
see, all of us are gonna look at it like that, like, damn, hold up. That's a
I'm just
lot of
being
money,
honest, bro.
bro.
Like, especially you go down the last top 5 boxes, bro. You go down and look at that, bro. On life, you go down and look at that. Look at how much these cats was getting paid, bro. Shakur was getting 2.5. Ain't Shakur a 3-division champion?
Uh-huh.
And you try to get 2.2?
Facts.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, like,
boxing to a certain extent is like every other sport. Like, we pay attention to stats and this and that and the tidbits that you give us. And I think you just gave us too much.
I looked it
Now,
up. The average boxer makes 85 grand, bro, a fight. That's
actually,
average.
man, bro.
Like, only the top dogs make millions of dollars, bro.
Yeah, and I get it. Getting a belt, 23 years young, 23, youngest champion right now. But I like that he used that as a selling point. But bruh, he's not the only in history. You feel me? Like, it's not like that. Defend it, build it, and they will come. That's all
Yeah.
I want to see Brian Norman do. Because Brian Norman is one of them fighters. If he keep winning, fans gonna come because he put on the show. You understand what I'm saying?
And he can hit hard.
And he hit hard. And he knocked motherfuckers out. You see what I'm saying? He might not be super technical or nothing like that, but he's what fans want to see. Build that shit. Build that shit. Because right now, if you build it and you were top ranked, they keep putting fighters and he gonna get seen more and more. He gonna get seen more than Boots.
Yeah, he got the potential.
I'm just saying, on top rank, he could be on them cars 3-4 times a year if he want to.
That's true. He could. But do Bob
Build
really
him
want to
up.
promote him like that, though? I don't think so. Because we didn't know who he is already.
But chasing Boots, you know what I'm saying? And saying we'll take the offer, just put 500 more thousand on it and say that person ducking. No, you can't. You can't say. You can't say because you won't give us 500 more thousand. You're ducking. No.
Yeah, you can't say that.
How does that work? You won't pay me 500 more thousand, so that means you ducking. What? It don't make sense, bro.
It don't. It really don't at all. It's confusing. That's how that shit be, bro. Like, they say one thing online, and then this is what they really saying behind closed doors, bro. It's been weird like that forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%, man. But I don't want to harp on their ass too much. But I've been talking about this shit all day with people and stuff. But it's just weird how people try to spin things, and it's like, damn. You know what I mean? What you want? Piss in my face and tell me it's rain? That's bullshit.
Because you have niggas like us who be going hard for niggas like him, and then they do shit like this. You're like, man, I just went super hard for you, and you just made me feel dumb as hell.
It sometimes make me upset, punch. But like how you can't see yourself how you look right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
all you just like, oh my God, it just blew me away. Everybody was across the board, the same fucking number. And then everybody throwing their business out there. And then even top ranked numbers of how much they gonna get paid to let you across the street. Like you just telling everybody business. It's not good business.
Yeah, I was shocked actually how all the info started coming out.
You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't gotta guess. It's accurate. And at the end of the day, it to the public, it ain't about who's who favorite fighter. It just when you hear everything, it just actually does sound like whether you want to say Boots don't want to fight, it don't look like Boots is the one that don't want to fight. It looks the other way around. Just by how everything that's being said. Right? The conversation is about money because it's led off money. It's led off by them saying Boots made $3.2 million for the Avanesian fight. The main detail in that is that they left out that was a purse bid.
Yeah, that was a fucking purse bid.
There was no regular fight. That was a purse bid.
Yeah, him and Cody Crawley
Purse bid has rules
money.
on
Cody
the
Crawley,
split.
they said Cody Crawley was gonna make 2.5, so that was already a nice purse bid.
So it's like, damn, bro. So you feel because he made 3.2, he said he felt like he's gonna get 5 million, so we could at least get 2.2 million. You pocket watch. What happened to great? Look, man. What I'm gonna be real. What I'm always real, but man, look. What happened to greatness? What happened to wanting to be great?
Prestige is gone in boxing, bro. It's all about money now. Blame Floyd Mayweather for that shit.
Like, what happened to wanting to be the fucking man, nigga? Like, did not know did any and the closest generational talent I'm gonna go ahead and give all the praise to right now is Floyd Mayweather. Like, didn't nobody see Pretty Boy Floyd?
I don't think so, bro.
Keep?
I don't think so, bro, at all. They ain't seen him earn his keep.
That man earned his keep to be called Money Mayweather.
They think he just popped out like that and was getting all that bread from the gate. Nah, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he paid his dues. He was a rough piece of work that got polished. Like, come on, bro. When he beat De La Hoya, he deserved it.
And he gave De La Hoya everything he wanted because De La Hoya was the A side, and he took the A side.
Yeah, he did. All the way down
he
to the
became the
gloves.
man. That's what these niggas don't seem to get. Like, I don't think Norman Jr. realized that if you beat Jerron Ennis, now you're gonna make $5-10 million a fight. You're the man now. You understand this? Like, take the whatever. Like, Devin Haney figured it out. All right, I don't need $8 million to go beat Kambosos. I'll go kick your ass twice, and then I'll get whatever I want. And that's what he did.
Facts, dog. Like, it just don't make no sense, bro. Like you say, motherfucking Devin, you took a chance at greatness. You hear me? I was on here. You can go back. Nigga, I was the only one. Nigga, hey, this shit sound fucked up, right? He signed to a nigga that signed to another nigga right now. But what if this nigga actually go over there and pull that shit off? That's a hell of a story, nigga. Not
Hell
once,
of a story.
but twice.
Hell of a story.
That's greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's nigga. Are you serious? Like, bro. That's what I miss about the sport. But we probably dumbasses. Like,
it's funny though. Like RC had a good point down in the chat. It's funny how the fans influences a lot of this shit, bro. That shit's crazy.
It amazes me how the sport of boxing and boxers give the public that's paying public their butts to kiss. Right. But fans ain't shit. Fuck the fans, right?
Fickle as hell will turn on you in 2 seconds, nigga.
That shit don't make no sense, man. What you say, Punch?
I said the fans is fickle as hell. They'll turn on your ass in 2 seconds. Love you today, hate your ass tomorrow.
Yeah, but you gotta understand too, though. Like, yeah, Fans will turn on you and all that shit, but you a commodity. As a boxer, you whether you want to or not, you can have Charles Barkley syndrome all you want, but nigga, kids looking at you, motherfucking goddamn me, grown people looking at you that are fans of you, right? You are a walking, talking product.
Yep, you're the star of this sport. There ain't no
You
team.
have to sell yourself.
You're the product. You gotta sell yourself.
Can
You
you
don't have no
imagine if
team to have
LeBron?
behind you. You
Can
know,
you
with a brand
imagine LeBron
manager.
play ball and just all of a sudden stop playing ball? Be like, fuck all y'all bitches in this motherfucker. Man, niggas be like, fuck you, Brian. Like they wouldn't give a fuck about Brian no more. It wouldn't even be about how good he played. They'd be like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
At some point, like you gotta understand, you are the brand. You are the product you're trying to sell. You can't come out, management coming out, things like that. And I don't know if he was just amped up because what's going on or whatever. But when he was talking about the fans and it's led his conversation based off of that, like, bro, this shit out here, bro. You can't blame the fans. You know what I mean? It started with Booth saying we gave him an offer. Then Brian Norman Sr. went on a tyrant. And then after a while, Eddie got tired of shit and said what he said. You see what I'm saying? Then y'all jump back on the publication and y'all said what y'all said. And then now you got Bozy coming out.
Crazy.
And Bozy was the icing on the cake because he basically confirmed everything.
Everything.
And we all know Bozy don't be trying to get no bullshit. Like he said. So it's like, come on, bro. Can't do that, bro. You can't. And then on top of that, it's like I said, you got your fees, Boots got his fees. But the only promoter involved in this shit right now is Eddie. Who gonna pay for the arena? Who gonna pay for the ring? Who got to pay for the undercard? You do know they got budgets, right? Come on, bro. And then on top of that, talking about moving to Vegas, why would I move Boots to Vegas where he not gonna sell? Boots
It's
sells
sold
in Philly.
15,000 in Philly. Yeah, he's not moving out nowhere but to Philly.
Right. Not right now. You understand me? Not right now. He's not gonna sell no arena out in no motherfucking Vegas right now. But he can sell out at home. And Eddie, like, I can get you niggas paid there. It's not about giving. I don't think it's so much. I mean, it does work in Boots' advantage because it's his home and he comfortable. But at the same time, this is where I can get y'all paid because they show up and show out here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boots sold 14,000 fighting Avanesian.
That's because Philly don't never win shit, so they always show up for their teams.
So just think, if all the shit talking is going on, Philly watching, and they get announced, fucking Boots fighting Brian Norman. Dude, fuck around to find a bigger venue. They gonna definitely show up for that. But he has to put that together. You can't just say move to Vegas and niggas not gonna show up, and then it's not the money not making sense. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
It's just weird, bro. It's just weird, bro. But I can't
I
wait
mean,
for tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, man. Cause I didn't want to drag this out, man. The only reason I really talked about it tonight, man, was because it just fucked me up that Bozy jumped in it. And you don't never hear Bozy talk reckless. You know what I'm saying? You don't
and
ever hear that man talk
he
reckless.
usually be chilling, so for him to wild out, shit's getting real.
Like, damn. You know what I mean? But tomorrow we do got a title fight, man. Pacheco and Selecki. I'm gonna be on here. Pacheco gonna show his ass. I think he'll get Selecki out of there. But
Probably early too.
yep. But I'm definitely gonna be on this motherfucker show it. Another tidbit of news too. We might be getting a special price on that Rider season card with Shakur Stevenson and old boy on there.
I bet we just lost the two biggest names.
Yeah, well, we ain't lose them. It's gonna be free for everybody. It's gonna be
They just
ESPN.
moved them. I know.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's cool. This was today. Eddie came out and said that we should be hearing about a special price. Excuse me. We should be hearing about a special price because it's all the undercards that's going to be on pay-per-view. But the thing is, he did make it clear that undercard is not for America. It's for the UK. That's why it's still pay-per-view. But for us, because it's all UK based motherfuckers on there. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
But Clark and old boy, that's gonna be a fight. See, you gotta go look at the first one. People don't even realize this is a rematch.
Is it?
That heavyweight fight was a motherfucker. It was good. You got Scott Nicholson against Raven. That's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a tough fight for Scott Nicholson. She get through that with just a jab, boy. I swear to God.
Pretty much.
Ben Davis on there. Not Ben Davis. Yeah. And his name?
Whitaker.
Ben Whitaker on there. Then you got Shakur Stevens, of course. But we're going to get America should be getting a special price.
All right, yeah.
So the UK and everybody else cool with it because, like I said, it's all UK fighters and all that. That's fine. And Eddie ain't even tripping off. He said that was the deal, cool, because they got the right. Like I said, they got the right to old boy.
That thing here, you're gonna have to drop the price on that. Can't charge us $80 like Canelo punk ass trying to do.
Nah, it ain't gonna be nothing like that. But he was in an interview. He said, yeah, in the coming weeks you'll hear about the price for it. So it's probably gonna be around $40-$50 maybe or something like that.
Cool.
And if people don't want it, they gotta get it, whatever. I'm gonna get it if it is, but and then
the
fight will be on ESPN Plus.
Shit should be free on the zone for real.
Yeah, it should be. I ain't gonna say it should be. It should. Well, I'll be honest with that Clark fight, that could be a UK pay-per-view by itself.
But I guess they try and get Shakur's first pay-per-view card. I get it.
Yeah. For them, let's put it this way. For them, that's a stack card. Chris Eubank, Clark Worley, and Ben Whitaker up and coming, and Shakur Stevenson. That's a stack card for the UK.
Super stack.
What'd you say?
I said, yeah, that's a good ass card. I mean, judging by how popular boxing is in the UK, but over here, meh.
Right, not over here. No, it's not stack card. It's because a lot of us not familiar with their boxers. But that Clark fight, I definitely want to see that. That's gonna be fired, man. I'm definitely gonna be back on here tomorrow, man. I'm about to shut it down. My allergy just kicked in. I know my whole voice just changed, boy. I don't know what the fuck going on, but definitely gonna be back on tomorrow. Goddamn me, over here on Slick 50 TV, fam. So if you ain't subscribed or punch, subscribe so you get the notification.
Oh, yeah, I did, bro.
Yeah, and they got me suspended for 7 days on GMT Sports. So if y'all catching this, I'm gonna re-upload this on GMT Sports. It's gonna play in the morning. I'm gonna make it play in the morning as a premiere. But so all my people right now that's watching me on GMT Sports, man, yo, go to Sleep 50 TV, subscribe, hit the bell. I am suspended on this channel for right now going live. Go over that way because we gonna keep this show running. Shit don't stop. You understand me? Punch. Thank you for coming on, Brody. I appreciate you.
No problem, Slick. I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Got you. And I gotta play this for my boy RC. If you're listening, baby, this one is for you.
Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what
One more time.
Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what
All right, y'all, man. I'm your boy Slick 50, man. Hey, thank y'all for hanging out, man. Like I said, come back. You know what I mean? We here tomorrow. You feel me? I'm up out of here, y'all. Deuces.